So the first question is, what do I do if my parents want me to go to university, but I don't want to go? So should you go, should you not go to university? And having like parents pressure. I get this a lot because I'm someone who did leave university despite my parents wanting me to be there. They had saved up money for me to go there, and they just hadn't I mean, the money's one thing, but if you're someone who has their parents pressuring them to go to school, you know that the money isn't the real thing. The real thing is the pressure that you feel from someone that you love to go to school, from your parents. This is like a huge relationship. This isn't like some guy on the street saying it's your dad, or it's not some woman on the street, it's your mom. So what do you do in that situation? Now, I'll be honest, I definitely don't have the right answer for everybody. I'll tell you my answer, and then you can decide. You can take what you want, leave what you don't want. So what I would say to do in that situation is, first of all, number one, get so incredibly honest with your parent about how you feel. Because whether you go to university or not, the worst thing is lack of honesty. Because in my experience, when I don't say how I feel, how I really feel, it builds up resentment. Because I feel like they're forcing me to go, and I feel like I have to hold myself back, and that builds, holy shit, do you get a video, there's a fucking dragon over it. I would say the number one thing, get so honest with them, because if you don't, you might build up some resentment towards them, and then that resentment's going to build into something probably pretty unhealthy down the road. So I would say just be honest. Whether you stay or go, tell them how you feel. They're your freaking parents. They deserve to know. And I think that oftentimes parents wonder, or they think they know how their kids feel. Your parent might think they know how you feel about university, but unless you tell them, they won't know. And if you don't tell them, like, the one who asks is the one that receives. Jesus even said it in the freaking Bible, okay? So tell them how you really feel. Life's too short, in my opinion. Tell them how you feel. Another question that I commonly get asked. So one question I commonly get asked is, how do you stay so positive? I could never be as positive as you. What the hell? You're like weird positive. Okay, I'll be honest. I'm a little bit crazy positive. I'm like super high energy, kind of annoying positive. But I like living there. But I've definitely been to some dark places too. Don't get me wrong. I think we all have. No one who's alive hasn't. So I've been to some dark places too, and I've been to some dark places in the last year of my life. But over the last year, I've studied so much about how to deal with emotions, what to do when they come up, how to mitigate the likelihood of getting into those emotions, how to control my state and my thoughts and my emotions, and managing this whole, orchestra we have going on here. And I've kind of learned how to get out of those states a little bit faster than I used to, but I've definitely been in them. And so, like, how does somebody stay positive? I think it's different for every person. I think what lights me up isn't going to light you up, but I'll tell you a couple things that I see in my life that I also see in other happy people. One, optimism, just like expecting the best in the world. I think it was Einstein that said you can either view the world as a friend or as an adversary, and it's the most important decision that we make, something like that. And I believe that. Like, is the world a friend? Do good things happen, or do bad things happen to you? Just that mindset can change a lot. But so also, I do really fulfilling work. This video right now is part of my work. When I wake up in the morning, I have a plan, a mission. I'm driven to do something that I believe is super valuable to the world and that I love to do. It's incredible. And I think that's important. I think a lot of people that are really happy, they do things that they enjoy. And people that are unhappy, they do things that they don't enjoy. But there's two things I think that go into that. One thing is like the actual thing that we do. But the other thing is how we perceive the thing that we do. Because two people could be working on an assembly line, putting a widget on top of another widget. One person could be in total happiness. Another person could be like, screw this, I hate my job, I hate my life. Because I think that the energy, the currency that we bring to whatever we do is really what makes the difference in our quality of life. I think there's sometimes too much pressure to find the thing that we love to do, so much as we need to love ourselves. So when and appreciating, I don't know if you saw that was beautiful, but appreciating a little moment like that's perfect. That's a beautiful synchronicity. A little butterfly or whatever bug that was landing on me, just saying thank you more. I find that the times when I'm most grateful, when I have a gratitude practice, is the times that I'm enjoying myself the most. I'm feeling the most positive. So I hope that can help you add some positivity in your life, because life is too short to not feel good. Correct me if I'm wrong. Do you want to live your life not feeling good? I certainly don't. And I don't mean good all the time, because that's bullcrap. But I mean good most of the time. I mean having a sense of meaning in your life. Because when the ups and downs of life happen, and they do to all of us, having something that, that really fills us up, that's meaningful. So that's what I would say to that. Another question I get asked. I get asked the question, how do or I don't get asked the question as much as I get told, I wish I could film videos, but I can't. I get told that by people a lot. And what it usually boils down to, the question that they're really asking is, how do I not feel insecure when I put the camera up to my face? And that's a very fair question. When I first started, I was terrified of the camera. I was nervous. I've told this audience many times that I felt insecure as a kid. And when you put those insecurities on camera, it can amplify. So what people really ask me is like, why don't I feel comfortable on camera? And that's a deep question. And we think, oh, I need to work on my confidence, or we think I need to work on, I need to get the right camera equipment, or I need to work on I need to know what I'm going to say. I think that is the surface. What I think goes way deeper is, why do we feel insecure in the first place? Like I've said on many videos before, do babies look insecure? No, that insecurity was learned. There were events that happened in our life that made us feel insecure, and that's okay, because everyone has some sort of event that happened when they were kids, because no parents are perfect and the world isn't perfect. But we have to recognize that it's not, why can't I film videos anymore? Why don't I want to? If it's something that you want to do, why am I so afraid to put my face in front of a camera? But I think you'll find that with a little bit of practice, filming, say, a video a day for 30 days, we have a challenge going right now in the Life Like a Movie business, and we do an accountability group every couple months. And one of them that's very common that I see is people do a video a day for 30 days. And I usually challenge our clients to do this, because I think that that's what they need the most. If it's not that they want to be an influencer, I think that it helps them, because they start to get more confident. They start to realize, oh, this thing that I'm afraid of, this vlog thing, when I do it, it's actually not that bad. Actually not that bad. All right, enough questions for one day, for one sit down. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your time and attention as always. I'm very much looking forward to filming another video to connect with you in this way, and to keep building the Life Like a Movie community. It's just such a beautiful mission, I think, and I know it's starting to pick up. It's starting to connect with more and more people, and every time I get somebody reaching out to me saying, I love this mission, or I vibe with this, it makes me feel so good. It makes me want to keep going. So if you feel that way, like, subscribe, and maybe leave a comment. It really helps juice me and Jansen to make more videos, to make better videos, so we can keep impacting the world. So we love it. We love hearing from you. And if you want to connect even deeper with me, there should be a link below in this YouTube video for how to do that, to book a call with our team, someone on our team to get in touch with, to see if anything that we do on the business side of things is good for you as well. Or just DM me on Instagram, because I'm always just down to chat. So cool. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, my friends, live inspired.